Okay, guys, we're probably going to get ready to go dash here in a little while. We don't video our dashes every day, but anyway, we want to talk about a little bit of the ride and reward that you get when you dash. We had an incident where my gas lawnmower kind of crapped out the bed, so we decided to go electric and try an electric one and see how that went. So we got the electric one, and it worked. It worked great, and it was $217 and some change after taxes. Um, Battery powered cordless lawnmower from Walmart called Heart, and it just runs on a battery, and it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, and we have the weed eater that goes with it, so we already knew the brand. But yeah, I mean this is just one of the examples we're talking. So I wanted to talk to you about of the advantages of door dashing and earning the extra cash on the side. We didn't have to take the money from our savings account or put it on a charge card. The lawnmower broke, which you guys all know. If things break, you got to go out and replace them. We just have the extra money because of door dashing, and that's what we like about doing it. We went to Sam's this week and we spent $350 and stocked up on, all the laundry soap and the trash bags and
Water
all,
bottles.
all kinds of stuff. And it's just such a good feeling when you go and you're not taking it from like your house account, or your bill account, that you have this extra side money that you can do things with. And then, like we said earlier in one of our videos, we're going to go to Myrtle Beach, like the end of April. And, just the things, we just wanted to kind of let you know what the advantages of door dashing and driving and what we are finding that really helps us.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of this is the ride and reward. So stay tuned, and we'll tell you more about it.
Come along for a ride in our car. Come with us, no matter where you are. Make a run and have some fun. Dash for cash with Blackie and Tami.
Well, as you can see, the video's proof in the pudding. I mean, it's louder than we thought it was going to be, but it worked great and cut the lawn just fine.
Well, we wanted to see how loud it was, but it's about half the, the, what do you call it, loudness? I don't know. Because when I stood inside and I was washing dishes, I could hear him like mowing, but it wasn't near um,
The gas powered
the
one.
gas powered one that you could hear, and it was nice. That way you wouldn't disturb the neighbors if you went out early in the morning and did that.
Well, I think it's still probably a little loud. It might You wouldn't want to do it like 6 o'clock in the morning, but early in the morning probably wouldn't be too bad. It's not that loud. The second thing about it that was great is I have a little bit of a slope to my front yard. It's super light, and I don't know if that's because it's just battery powered or what. The other one wasn't really heavy either, but this one was super light. I drug it with one hand most of the time. It's got a lot of safety features on it. If you let off the bar or don't hit the button or don't have a key that's pushed into it, it won't run. So there's no way of a kid or anybody hurting themselves if you don't have a battery attached or anything like that. Great product, $217. I mean, we usually make that in a couple of days or day and a half. It was good to have the money, and it came in as a necessary evil for us. So we're glad we had it. We went and took care of business, and now we're back on track and got our lawn cut. So the HOA will be happy.
Yeah, he likes to mow the yard, so he's very happy.
Yeah, I don't like my yard to be very tall. I keep it cut like a golf course most of the time.
Yeah. Oh.
But
So,
but anyway, the riding reward, is just like, you're riding and doing minimal effort to get these people their food and things you need to do, and you're getting paid pretty decently. On us, most days, I'd say we're averaging anywhere from $25, $30 an hour, give or take. Once you average it out, we're running probably 5, 6 hours a day tops, and this just comes in as a good extra income for us to just do what we want to do, kind of money, and it works out great.
yeah, and it's nice because you don't have to take it from your actual paycheck, and or your savings account or charge it on your charge card. We knew we had that extra money on the Doordash Crimson card, and that's what we used to purchase it. And it was like, this is so nice to have this extra backup plan, in case for emergencies around the house or if you needed to have anything done,
And if you don't want to use the DoorDash Crimson card, you can always take your Crimson card and transfer the money to another card. Like I have a Venmo card that I use a lot of times. You can transfer your money to a bank account. You can do anything you want to do with it, really. So it's really convenient.
Yeah.
But the convenience is we work when we want to, we do what we want to, and we buy what we want to. And of course, this situation was really a need more than a want, but still, yet we had it, we did it.
Yeah. And then, we went to Sam's. That's another whole thing. Whenever we wanted to stock up on things, we went to Sam's. We didn't have to worry about, like, oh gosh, can we buy this? Can we buy that? No, we went in and we bought all of the necessary, like, stock up items, like the trash bags, the dishwasher pods, the laundry pods, paper towels, toilet paper, all that stuff you don't buy every time you go to the grocery store. And $350 later, when we're walking out the door, we're like, we feel kind of good about ourselves that we didn't really have to even use our paycheck to pay for this,
Yeah,
So,
it's just like, it didn't come out of any of our normal account money. So
Yeah.
this money was just for, us to spend. So if you need a side hustle or even a full-time gig for that matter, if you want to make it that, they've got a great incentive program going right now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but if you do 30, I think it's 35 hours or more, you get extra $275 bonus for doing that in a week. So if you want to ride 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, and hit your 30, 35, hours,
mhm.
you're getting an extra $275. Not to mention they give you challenges where you can make $50 here, $25 there. They make it worth your while to drive, in my opinion. I see a lot of negative videos, people using the scare tactics. Oh, the DoorDash is going to end, and DoorDash does this to you, and this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, it's been good for us, and we haven't had any of those experiences that some of these other people are talking about. Not to say that it couldn't happen, and I'm not disputing anything that they're saying because their experience is different than ours, and their locations and states are different than ours. But at the end of the day, we love it, and it's been great for us.
Yeah, we really enjoy it. We just kind of wanted to bring this video out so you guys can learn what we're doing with our money and what you could do if you started dashing. If you tried it, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of addicting, actually, because you keep looking at your phone for the
Next order,
the next order, and then you kind of like guess and bet, how much you're going to make today, and
Like, is this going to be a big order? Is it going to be a low ball order? But
yeah,
and you can't live without the low ball orders. I mean, there's people who say they get nothing but the high balls. Probably not true. And then there's people who get all the low ball orders. That may be their case as well. And but at the end of the day, it varies out. You'll get a couple of low balls, you get a couple of high balls, and then it all washes out in the end. Whatever you end up with. Our average on a day is like 135 to 150. When we first started, we were lucky to pull $50 because we didn't know where we were going, we didn't know what we were doing.
a lot of arguing.
And the best parts, don't just let it run you where it wants to. You pick you a territory and you stick to it, and then you'll start meeting everybody in all these locations and all the restaurants and everything, and then they'll get to know you, you'll get to know them, and then they start making it faster for you, and you get to locations faster because you've been to that area or that neighborhood, or you've been to this restaurant. It gets so much easier and so much faster, and the faster you are and the easier it comes, then the more money you can make.
Also, the pause feature is a lot. It really helped us. If we get an order and it takes us way out of zone, and we don't want to stay down there, we just put the pause. You got what, 35 minutes
35
to get
minutes.
back to your zone, and then that way you don't have to keep cashing out and signing back into the app. So the pause feature, if you're driving, use that. That really helps keep you back into your zone.
Yeah, you can hit the pause feature, and you got 35 minutes. So most time we're not really more than 10, 15 minutes out of our zone. So we just hit it and get to where we get close to our zone or within our zone, whatever. And at that point, we just go ahead and hit the button and say, okay, now we're back dashing. Now we don't have to cash out and end that whole dash. At the end of your dash, you will notice, if you, like say, if you set it to 3:30, when 3:20 comes around, you're going to start noticing a huge slowdown. At least it does for us. So we cash out and then open up a new dash, and then it starts bringing the big money back again. We usually separate our dashes into 2 different dashes, sometimes 3 if we run a longer day. But at the end of the day, it's pretty simple, pretty fast. It took us a while to get used to it, but once you get in the algorithm and it starts figuring out what you do and how you do it, and your ratings are what's going to get you, because being a platinum driver, I see a lot of people say good things about it, bad things about it, but for us, we enjoy it because it seems to bring us the bigger orders, and at the end of the day, being platinum gives us a lot of rewards. And as I said, one of the rewards we got was our lawnmower. And our groceries.
And our groceries from Sam's. So that was a good accomplishment for this week.
Yeah, it was what could have been a trying time, because if I would have had to wait on my paycheck, I'd have had to wait at least another 2 weeks before I could even think about getting it, which means my grass is going to be growing during that time and everything. And I didn't have to wait. It was immediate, validation right there. I just went, hey, I want it, I got it, let's go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple.
It's nice. It's very handy.
Yep.
I really like it.
Well, we're getting ready to go dash here shortly because we got to make a little bit more money and try to make up what we spent out.
Well, because we're going to Myrtle Beach. And I want to stay in a nice place and eat at all the Calabash restaurants.
There it is. There it is. But anyway, we thank you guys for watching everything. If you're enjoying our content, please subscribe. We're just trying to grow our channel as best we can. We're not perfect. We don't try to be, but we are trying to, help other dashers and make it entertaining as much as we can for those of you who are watching our goofy episodes of what's happening. So Anyway, we're just out to have fun. Like I said, she's retired. I'm a musician. Don't really have to work too hard these days. So we're just trying to have a little bit of fun and make a little bit of money on the side, and we're trying to take you guys along with it. So thanks for watching. And if you're middle-aged or older, and it doesn't really matter what age you are, if you want to have a little bit of fun and make a little bit of money doing it, this is your answer.
Yep. And we stop it every once in a while, get out and do things. Hang out at the beach for a couple hours, go shopping, go out to eat. It's so darn flexible. So.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
All right. Like and subscribe, hon. Thanks.
Leave comments. We love to hear from you.
Sat quietly waiting in the corner, all covered in dust. Her strings silent for years, but someone I knew I could trust. I remember the nights I spent strumming her chords, and today I came back to open up old doors. This old guitar, and me, it's been a while, but she still remembers every tune and every smile. We pick up right where we left off, and here we are, reliving memories. Me and this old guitar.